Okay, so the first time I smoked DMT, well, the first time I broke through on DMT was an absolutely crazy experience. I don't even know how to start, but I can't tell you it was pleasant because it wasn't. It wasn't pleasant at all. I felt like I was stuck in there. I felt like something was telling me that I'm stuck in there. And this happened two times. The first time I broke through, and a couple of days later, I broke through again, and the same exact thing happened. And honestly, I'm not really scared of it. I still want to do it because I've done it many times after that, and the experiences have been better. But I haven't had the blissful kind of experience that I keep reading about, where it's just like you're in heaven pretty much, or you're floating through space, seeing things change, and you're just feeling absolute euphoria. But anyways, that wasn't the plan. But the first trip breakthrough I've had, so basically I took the hit, and my girlfriend helped me take the hit because I told her about times before where I tried and I failed. But this time I took the hit, and I took another hit after that. And then I don't think I took the third hit because after the second hit, after holding in the second hit, that's when it really started to like hit me like really hard. I felt like I was down here just sitting, and then whoop. I don't know how to explain it, but it just felt like your mind just like expands. It expands, and it feels like you just slowly your body is disintegrating into like your soul, your body, or I don't know how to say it, but like you slowly did, let's just say, digitize like from being a person, and like transform into something. You transform into like slowly just more and more, and it just feels like it's spinning and moving and whirling. Like your mind is just slowly getting faster and faster. It's starting to spin really fast, and it gets heavier, and and then bam, you break through. And when I broke through, after the point of just after I got to the peak of the whirling feeling, or disintegrating kind of feeling, I don't know. I don't think I could let go of my ego because I was still trying to be human, I guess. And while I was still trying to be human, obviously, I'm not human anymore. At least not for the 5 minutes that I'm tripping. But as I was in there, I remember just panicking. Like I started panicking. I didn't know what was going on. I had no idea. I wasn't really prepared for it, I guess. I read about it. I read the trips, but like spiritually, I wasn't prepared for it. I did not. I've done mushrooms. I've done acid. I've done a lot of psychedelics before this, but DMT was something else. It would just put me in a whole different world, a whole different space that I'm not used to. But so as I'm in this state, I am just. I felt like I messed up. I felt like I did something that I wasn't supposed to. Like that I was stuck in there, and not to scare anybody, but I feel like something was telling me that I messed up. I'm stuck. I'm stuck now. I can't get out. This is it. You messed up. And as this is happening, I'm going from this point of feeling stuck to forgetting that I'm stuck, and seeing all these weird, I want to say they're physical shapes, physical rooms, physical places, but they're not. There's no way I can see it deep in my mind, but I can't construct it in my mind to make it like physically viewable, like to draw a picture, for example. There's no way I could draw a picture of what I saw, but I remember, I know what I saw, like in my head, I can see what I saw. And I remember being in this, like, I guess, generator room. That's what I've called it, because it was a room with this weird tube-like structure, and another room that I went to, I guess, if you want to call it a room, I remember it was full of people or beings of some sorts, and they were all in the, they were all huddled up in a circle or something, and yeah. But anyways, so I was kind of stuck in a loop in the trip. I felt like I'm stuck and I've messed up and I can't do anything about it, too. Forgetting that I'm stuck and experiencing the trip for what it is and just floating through all these weird colors, not even colors, just through the space. And honestly, I kind of felt like the end of the world, like some kind of spiritual warfare type of stuff. I didn't know what to do. I remember opening my eyes in the middle of the trip and looking at my girlfriend, and I didn't recognize anything in my room, even like I didn't realize, even though I saw my girlfriend staring back into me, staring back at me, and seeing me sitting on my bed in my room, I didn't realize that I was in my room. I didn't realize that was my girlfriend. I was just sitting there, still feeling, I still feeling like I messed up and I'm stuck in this space. Like I couldn't even put my head together that I was under a DMT trip and it's gonna be over soon. I closed my eyes again because I laid down. I remember looking at her and laying down back in my bed, back there. And I went back in there, morphing, switching, moving through these places, through these colors, through these weird tunnels, these unknown mystic tunnels, unknown mystic rooms, and it was just so like powerful. I didn't expect a trip that a trip could be that strong. I didn't expect it to do that to me. And after I started coming down, that's when I slowly was able to open my eyes and realize that I'm actually still alive. I still, I'm coming back, and that's when I realized that I'm, I didn't get stuck in the trip, because the whole time I thought I was pretty much stuck in the trip, and that was it. But where I didn't even think that was it, I just thought I messed up. The main feeling of it was I messed up, and I'm stuck now. I messed up, I'm stuck now. I messed up, I'm stuck now. And as I'm coming down slowly, I was able to look at my girlfriend and realize how thankful I was that that trip was finally over. Even though, like right now, I don't really think it was a bad trip. Honestly, it was just a learning experience, I guess. But at that time, I like as soon as I came out of it, I instantly like started crying and just like, oh, thank you for being back. Thank you for bringing me back to my room, back to the normal life that I live. And after that, I guess that was where I went from like kind of being pretty much myself, or not myself. I don't know what I mean by that. Being just not really curious about anything, like just living my life and going to work, going to school, just doing everything to like the more spiritual side of things, the more curious, the more I guess artistic side of life, the pretty much, I feel like it changed me a lot since then. It's been 2 years since I did that. And like now, I'm fascinated with everything, like all the metaphysical stuff, all the spiritual stuff, like what our origin is, what we are, like what the pyramids are, what aliens are, if what happens after you die. But I don't see I don't see that experience as being bad at all, even though it felt bad at that time. And like I said, I had another one 3 days after, and it was the same exact thing. I was morphing, moving, scared as hell. And I remember actually another time I did it, but this time I broke through too, but this time I had my eyes open and I had the radio playing because I was sitting in my car. And this time I felt normal. I felt normal, like I knew I was physically there. But like this deep feeling was like, oh, I did it again. Like it was something was telling me, you did it again. You did it again. You're stuck now. This was the final straw. You're stuck. You're stuck. And but I was still fully aware of the radio playing and what song was playing on it, and that I was sitting in my car at that moment. But for some reason, I was convinced that I'm stuck in there. Once again, I'm stuck in this headspace that was not really pleasant. Oh yeah, and then there's the one time I broke through without even trying to. I was just trying. That was after the 2 times I did it, where I broke through and had that bad trip. But this one time I broke through without even trying. I was just trying to like do a little bit just so I feel the DMT space, but not break through to the point of like not knowing that I'm still here. But accidentally, I guess I broke through. But this time it was okay. Like this time, I think I realized that it wasn't a bad trip. That what I experienced wasn't a bad trip. That's how it was, and I just couldn't let go of feeling. Couldn't let go of what I was feeling. Like what? Couldn't let go of my ego. I guess I couldn't leave the feeling of not being able to leave this trip. And I remember thinking in that trip, like my third one or whatever you want to call it, the one that I say is kind of good. I remember thinking of in the, like if I died right now, it would be okay. I can handle this. As in like I thought it was pretty cool that time because I was actually more aware of what was happening now rather than being totally dropped into the sea of unknown. I actually knew what was happening now. I was able to realize that I'm on a DMT trip and I'm experiencing a DMT trip. But yeah, this time I thought I was like, if I died, I was going to be okay with it. Like if I was stuck here forever, it would be okay because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was when I was in it the first 2 times. And I didn't see anything scary. It was just the fact that it was so unknown to me. The fact that I had no idea what was happening. I had no idea how to compose myself, and I had no idea how to let go and just experience the trip rather than trying to get out of it, trying to stop it, trying to leave it. I was able to just well, I wasn't able to just sit through it the first 2 times, but the third time I was. Anyways, I wish I had more DMT because I would totally smoke it.